Hey there, Taurus. Thank you for tuning in and welcome to your tarot card reading for December 2023. I'm doing two readings. The first is a general reading. The second is a love reading. And I'll close with an oracle card message. Take with you whatever messages resonate and leave behind for others whatever does not. Okay, so first we see where your focus lies this month. We have the Eight of Swords. Second, we see what you've been holding on to, the World. Third, we explore how that creates some confusion. We have the Ace of Wands. Fourth, we identify how to get clarity. We have the Strength card. We then take a look at the best path forward. We have the Four of Swords. And finally, we reveal where this is all heading. We have the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The influencing energy for this reading, we have the Page of Swords. So some type of communication, some way to solve a problem, learning some type of new perspective. You do have a decent amount of swords in this reading, so kind of indicates that there is some type of some problem that you're trying to solve, something that you're trying to figure out. And with this Ace of Wands here and the Strength card, both of those having to do with fire. It has to do, seems like opportunities, motivation, possibly a career. So with where your focus lies, you have the Eight of Swords. So perhaps seeming that you don't really have a lot of options, feeling that you can't move, you can't see, but really the focus kind of is what's almost real in terms of like, is it a real problem? Are you seeing things clearly? Are you actually just kind of overwhelming yourself with trying to figure out things that might not necessarily require an answer? So let's clarify that. We have the Devil here. So Taurus, for some of you, this could be like when you find yourself in a certain situation, you kind of have see you have limited options when that might not be the case. It may be that you are kind of anticipating some type of problems when it's not there, or you just kind of are making it seem like someone has more power over you than they actually do, and are trying to figure out your options based on that perception of someone else having the ability to make your life easier. So let's see what you've been holding on to. You have the World here. So for some of you, it could be that you've recently received some type of a degree, some type of recognition, feeling like you've been advancing or had advanced, but maybe now are kind of seeing like whatever opportunities you thought would be open to you. You're not really seeing it clearly. So let's clarify that. We have here the Chariot. So seems like you've been holding on to the concept of success moving forward, and not necessarily sure how to make that happen. So these ideas, and kind of like what you've been focusing on, is kind of creating confusion, and how that creates confusion is this Ace of Wands. It's almost like like opportunities. So for some of you, it could be that you don't feel like you are seeing the opportunities. You're either, well, I mean, with the 8 of Swords here, you wouldn't even recognize the opportunity coming if because of these thoughts. And that for others of you, it's like there's opportunities, and if you don't grab it, if you don't actually invest in it, chase it, make something happen out of it, it's going to kind of move on. So let's clarify this. Ace of Wands. We have here Temperance card. So it's almost as if like either you're waiting too long to take opportunities, or you're focusing on the wrong things in order to actually take action. It's almost as if you need to prepare. It's almost like you're trying to mentally prepare for something. And the best path forward here with this 4 of Swords, this is a sense of actually taking time out to mentally prepare, whether it's meditating, taking a break, some alone time to clear your head. So it's as if there is a need for you to kind of slow things down a bit, and focus on reeling in those extremes. Like Temperance comes before the Devil card. So this is about like moderation, kind of finding middle path, like trying to take extremes and work them together so it's manageable. So here it seems like you're trying to do that. It could be something that you know about yourself. And so it's as if you're spending time not necessarily going after what you've been preparing for, hoping to accomplish, because you're trying to get a sense of a balance for yourself so you even understand, where you're going. So in terms of how to get that clarity, you have the Strength card. It's almost that you need to kind of see what your tendencies are, kind of recognize what you tend to do, how you deal with things that are frustrating, how do you get a sense of calm in your life, how what does a sense of calm even provide to you? Like, if you have a sense of calm, is it stressful for you? Like, as if you know the other shoe is going to drop. So let's clarify this. We have the Lovers card. So really, these cards together kind of indicate that you really need to follow your heart, and lead with your heart. It's a sense of needing to have have a lot of courage to know what you want, to know what you are passionate about. So, part of this confusion of the Ace of Wands is maybe like you had prepared you studied, you prepared, you have, you're like determined to make something happen, but you're not really sure what it is you're even passionate about. So let's see, this 4 of Swords, the best path forward. For some of you, it could be like figuring out how to calm your mind. Like Page of Swords here is about, not all it's about, but it's kind of, it rushes in and it doesn't really stay still. It's kind of all over the place at times, but it seems like you need some way to kind of to recognize when your mind is kind of almost playing games with you or kind of wearing you down. You have here the 10 of Pentacles. For others of you, it's, I think your day-to-day, how you live day-to-day, the things that give you a sense of comfort, the things that give you a sense of security, the things that you're driving yourself towards. Maybe figure out what gives you a sense of calm. Like, if writing, if sitting down and journaling and writing gives you a sense of calm, is there a way that you can kind of take that and be creative with it? Is that something that you could be passionate about? If you're someone that absolutely loves, interior design, looking at magazines and interiors, if that gives you a sense of calm, a sense of peace, and a sense of security in your life, like you understand it, you get it, then maybe see about having that, pursuing that type of an opportunity. But in terms of where this is all leading you, you have the 2 of Swords. And it's almost as if again, it's kind of similar to the 8 of Swords here. And in the sense of being like blindfolded and not really knowing reality, not really knowing all the facts. But here, it's as if the facts aren't necessarily going to help you. It's how you feel. It's kind of taking some time away from maybe outside influences, things that are like superficial, and more focusing on, how you feel and the direction that you want to go. So let's clarify that. We have the embodiment of Cups here, which is equivalent to the King of Cups. So for that, it seems like this is leading to a situation where you need to kind of get outside of how your mind tends to operate when there's, anxiety or excitement or uncertainty, whatever the situation is that kind of leads you to this pattern, this way of looking at things, looking at your future, looking at your choices, whatever it is. It's as if you need to kind of tap into more of something that, what do you feel like an emotional connection to? Where is there like almost like you are certain about how you feel as opposed to certain about the facts. So now we're going to get into a love reading. And let's see how you see someone. King of Cups. Interesting. Okay. So for some of you, perhaps all this is leading to you making some decision about a King of Cups, as opposed to like being that way. For others of you, I'm going to say it's possible that this devil is somehow control that the King of Cups has over you and over your life, and needing to kind of follow your heart and kind of be courageous about what it is that you want to pursue for yourself. So you do see someone in your life as providing you with support, being there for you. So let's see how they see you. The Queen of Wands. So they see you as someone who is attractive, draws attention from the crowd, knows what they want, and kind of has that ability to really go anywhere in life that you choose. So let's see how they feel about you. We have the Six of Pentacles. They feel like that you maybe give a bit too much of yourself. And they see you as, or they feel like that you're someone that can help them get to a point of stability in their life. So let's see what they see happening between you two. We have the Four of Cups. So almost a sense of they see things are like, it's more not becoming about a connection between you two, but more like how you individually feel, maybe feeling disconnected, feeling like not really aware of what's going on with the other person. Like almost whatever, it's like, hey, do you want to do this or do you want to do that? And it's like, nah, I don't feel like that. And it's like, well, what do you want? It's like, I don't know. I don't feel like really doing anything. It's that kind of vibe. So let's see what's the challenge. We have here the Hierophant. So it's almost kind of more of the same. It could be like just the routine that you're in, what you feel is like what we always do. It's like your routine has turned into a rut. So let's see what the potential outcome is. We have here the King of Swords. Again, the swords kind of coming into it. Some kind of action needs to take place, some kind of reasonable approach to what's going on, and someone needs to make that decision. So let's see what holds power over this outcome. Excuse me, we have the Eight of Wands. So what holds power over it has to do with kind of this Eight over here, the Strength card. What is actually moving forward? Is this relationship something that is moving forward? Is it something that you want to actually, will that actually motivate you towards other things in life? Or is it that things like trying to figure out what's going on in a relationship is making it so that everything outside of the relationship, whether it's school or work or friends, it's just like too hard to catch up with because you need to focus your attention on the relationship. So it does seem like there's a lot of lack of communication almost happening, which could be like this underlying Page of Swords energy, where this is kind of like learning something, communicating something. It's almost as if there's a desire to kind of have a conversation or to say something, is as soon as it kind of comes up, it's just like, no, I'm not going to do that. And just as soon as it arrives, it just leaves. I'm going to see what the influencing energy is for this love reading. We have the King of Wands. Okay. So for some of you, if you're seen as the Queen of Wands, it's almost as if there's a potential for someone that matches you better, being out there in the world, and for where all this is leading you, needing to make a decision about a King of Cups. Kind of making a decision about someone that you believe or feel is a certain way, that is like good as almost like a friend, because like how they feel about you, the Six of Pentacles, is just like they're there for you. They can give you like support in a physical way. They can help you pay the rent. They can show up to events with you. But King of Wands, something that's more like passion driven, more fiery, like a sense of going somewhere, a sense of excitement, a sense of adventure. So it's almost as if for some of you, it could be that this King of Cups is either how you have to like be honest with yourself about what you want and how you choose your path forward. Or this King of Cups is someone that you are like in a relationship with, or and like you kind of have to recognize how that person might be making you seem like you don't have a lot of options, or this is about you wanting the potential like of a King of Wands of someone else, like needing to decide. Oh, and there's 2 cups under it. Yeah, for some of you, it's as if there's 2 people involved as a potential outcome here, or it is the idea of someone that is new, exciting, like a sense of you like wanting something different, someone that kind of matches your vibe. So let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and close off with a message for you, Taurus. And let's just take this one. It says, push to the surface. You may have become complacent. You might be stalling or in need of a new surge of energy. Become aware of the dynamics of your life. So, yeah, push to the surface. Something has caused you to kind of like be okay with not moving, but it seems like this fiery energy is there for you. You want to pursue it, and it might mean kind of not only taking stock of what's going on around you, but where it could lead you if you make certain choices. So, Taurus, I hope this reading provides a helpful perspective of your month. We'll see you next time. Take care.